Hey everybody, this is Patrick. Today I'm going to be doing a two-player run-through of the Universal Truth. A couple things before we get started. Just to let you know, this is prototype art, so anything you see here may change. And also, if you haven't watched the rules video yet, I would highly recommend watching that before you watch this video so that you understand the game and know what's going on. So with that, let's get started. So as you can see here, I've got the rondel of 10 cards, a couple player pawns for blue and red. I'm going to be playing the blue player, which is Lieutenant Colonel Martin, and my opponent is going to be Marianne, the red player. We've got our starting accomplishments here. I am naturally good at literature and needlework, and Marianne is naturally good at whist and decoupage. So in order to determine the start player, you look at the dots on your starting accomplishments. We've both got the same number of dots. So then you move to the starting money on your player cards. We've both got the same starting money. So then finally you move to the number in the upper left hand corner. I've got the lower number, so I will be starting. So by far the hardest thing to do in this game is to get your sets of matching accomplishments. So that's kind of what you're focused on at the beginning of the game. So first thing I'd do would be to kind of look and see what's out there on the board and what might be a potential match for myself and my opponents. So I've got literature and needlework. I don't see any of those on the board. My opponent has got whist and decoupage, and I do see a whist card right here, so I'm going to be trying to keep my opponent from picking that up. So that's the public knowledge, and then I can look at my starting hand here, and I've got etiquette, drawing, and conversation. So I do see a drawing card here on the board in front of me as well. And then I don't see any pairs on the board. Oh yes, I do. So there's a billiards here and a billiards here. So might be trying to pick those up as well. So yeah. So on my first turn, since I've got the drawing in my hand, I would certainly like to pick that up. So I'm going to take a 1, and I will pick up that drawing card, put it in my hand. So let me go look at my opponent's cards off the camera here. Okay, so she certainly would like to pick up the billiards or the whist. So she can get to the billiards right now, so she will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick that up. Okay. So now I've got these 2 drawing cards in my hand, and I'm going to want to lay them down into my tableau. So I'm going to need some stars. I don't have any stars right now. So I will take the 3 to get this star. However, since I saw Marianne pick up billiards, I know that she'd like to get this as well. So rather than let her do that, I could take the 2. However, I also see that she has the whist, which she can get with the 1. So I'm not going to be able to stop her from getting a pair. So probably my best option at this point would be to go ahead and use the 3 to pick up the star that I'm going to need. Alright, so she needs to decide whether she wants to do the billiards or the whist, and I think she's going to go ahead and do the whist. So she will take a 1 here and pick up that whist card. Alright, so now I could take the 2 and grab this other star here, but then she might do a re-roll, which will force me to discard a bunch of cards, and I don't want that. So I'm going to start by going ahead and discarding one of my stars. You can maybe see that there. And I'm going to lay a drawing card into my tableau here. Alright. And similarly, she does not want to take the last die at this point in time. So she's going to discard a star as well and put a whist into her tableau here. So she's now got a pair of whist cards, which means that she can use the special action for whist, which is to repeat the previous player's die with any die or icon with any card. So she's got that available to her. So at this point, I would certainly like to pick up that star, and I'm not too concerned about losing cards at this moment. So I'll go ahead and take the 2, pick up that star. See, it might be showing you her hand, and I'm not trying to do that, so she's going to go ahead and play another star and get a 3rd whist out. Now, by doing that, she's left me the possibility of re-rolling if that's what I choose to do. I don't have anything. Oh, I do still have this drawing card in my hand, so I'm going to go ahead and play another star and get my drawing out. So now that I have drawing, that means for my turn I can draw the top card from the deck to my hand, so I can do that. So she's got 1 card left here, and she's not particularly excited about it, so she is going to go ahead and discard that to reroll. And then she'll have to take a regular die action. What could she do here? So there's not a lot of options on the board as far as pairs. There are a couple of crickets here, so she could eventually try to make her way over there, but they're out of range at the moment. So I think she's going to go ahead and pick up this 3 and take this. And the reason that she's going to do that is because there's a socialization icon there that she might be able to use at some point. We've got to replace her card here. Alright, so now if I take a die that moves me in front of her, she'll be able to take the 2, skip past me, and pick up that cricket. So I don't want to do that. So I'll try to stay behind her, and I will go ahead and take this 1, because this is a pretty good card with a lot of different icons and some money on it. So she's still hoping to pick up some of those cards, so she'll go ahead and take the 4 over here. Alright, so now I see that she just picked up that cricket card, but she didn't pick up the cricket card. She moved there in front of it, but she could pick up the other cricket card with the 2. So I could let her do that, or I can go ahead and take the 2 to stop her from doing that. But I did pick up a singing card, and there's a singing card on the board here, and I don't want her to pick that up with the 4. So I'll take the 4 instead. So she will go ahead and use that 2 to pick up cricket. And she knows that if I choose to reroll at this point, I might very well get a 1 and be able to grab the other cricket. But I am really focused on that singing. So I think what I would like to do is re-roll. So I'm going to discard this card with a exclamation point on it to re-roll. And then I have to take a regular die action. So unfortunately I did not get a 4 available to me. But I do, let's see, I can take the 1 to go ahead and pick up that other cricket card that she's eventually going to be interested in. And I forgot to replace a card here. So if she was paying attention, she knows that I'm interested in that singing card. She can't do anything about it, but she could put it in danger. However, I will be able to pick it up with not too much trouble, but she'll go ahead and put it in danger by taking a 1, moving here. So now I know that she could use the remaining 1 to pick up my singing card if I don't do something about that. So don't want to do that, so I am going to take the last 1 here, pick this up. So there are a couple of geographies on the board now, so she might be trying to maneuver over towards those. So she'll go ahead and take a 3. Get into position for the geography. Okay, so I would still like to pick up that singing. So if I take the last die, I may end up having to discard some cards. And if I leave that 3 for Marianne, then she will go flying past the geography card if she uses that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can make her do that. So I'm going to go ahead and play this star to get 1 singing card out. We'll go ahead and put that right there. Now, she does not want to take that last 3. So she's going to go ahead and socialize here. So she's discarding those little talk bubbles, and she's going to start drawing cards for social icons. Ooh, that's a good one. A double icon there. So will she press her luck? I think at this point she's going to be happy with those 2 and just hang on to those 2. So now it's my turn again. So I don't have a lot of great options here, but I too am going to socialize. So I'll draw 1 here. That's good, but I'd like to keep going. I've got another 1. I'm going to go ahead and press my luck, see what I get here. Ah, great. So I can drop to a max of 3, so that's my entire socialization turn. So I think she's going to go ahead and play some more cards because she's got quite a few cards left here. So she will socialize again. She's got that. And then she's going to press her luck. Great, so she's going to stop there and add those to her social stack, her amity. And so now I'm getting down to the druthers of my cards here. So not a lot I can do here with these icons here. So I am going to try one more time to make her use that die. So I'm going to discard this pound icon to earn some money. Not a lot of money, but we'll see what happens. And she's going to outlast me yet again by socializing. So that is a bust. But since that's the first card she drew this turn, that's the only thing she loses. Alright, so now I have no cards. But I don't have to take that die because I do have my drawing here. So on my turn, I'm just going to draw a card. And that is my turn. So what is she going to do? So she's realizing that she's probably not going to outlast me here. So she's going to go ahead and... what does she want to do? She doesn't want to go sailing past that geography, but she may not have a choice. However, if she allows me to re-roll, I'll be able to probably pick up this geography here. But she's just going to go ahead and do that anyway. So she's going to take the 3 and move 1, 2, 3. So now I've got my 1 card. It does not have a reroll symbol on it, but I could just discard it to reroll. There isn't a literature on the board, so I think I am going to go ahead and... oh, there's a literature right here. So I don't want to discard this, so I'm going to go ahead and draw again for my turn. So Marianne's quite happy about that because now she gets to reroll. So I'm going to... she's going to discard an exclamation point to reroll. See if I can move these off camera. Alright, so there's the die pool. So she is certainly interested in the geography still. So I think she's going to go ahead and take a 3. 1, 2, 3, pick up that geography card. Alright, so on my last draw, I picked up a star here. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, I think, because she's still out of range of this geography card here. So we'll get rid of that star and play literature, which means that now on my turn I can discard 2 cards to draw 3 cards and keep 1. So I can do that on my turn. So let's see. Okay, so now it's worth pointing out that now that I have a couple of sets, I'm going to be probably starting to look for a love interest on the board, and Marianne is aware of that. So now not only does she have to keep me from getting accomplishment cards, but she needs to keep an eye out for potential matches that I may be interested in that want green and red sets. I forgot to fill this card here. So I don't really see any on the board at the moment that apply to that, so she's not too worried about that at the moment. But she does want to get over to that geography card. So and she could take a 6, which would put her in striking distance there, but she knows I'd take the 1. So instead, she's going to take the 1 first, because there's a couple 6s left. And also, if I were to move in front of her, she could just use the 5. So if I want to take the best course of action here, I will probably take the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now she cannot get to the geography card. Okay. So she's a little unhappy about that, but she knows that things are going to come back around again. So what else is there for her to do here? Let's see, she doesn't see... oh, she does see that there's a needlework here, but I can't get to that, so she's not worried about that. So I think she's going to work on her social and money, because that is what she should be doing otherwise. So she's going to go ahead and play a money symbol to lay this down in her tableau as money. Let's scoot these over a little bit here. So I've picked up this chess card. What would I like to do here? I think I'm going to go ahead and use this to socialize. let's draw here. Gonna keep going. Oh, and I busted. Alright, so what else is going to go on here? Well, as much as she hates to go flying past the geography yet again, she's going to do that. She's going to take a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This dancing card. Okay. And then, what am I going to do here? So, I could take the 6, but then again, she's going to be able to re-roll, so I'm going to draw. And I think she's gonna go ahead and socialize again. And she busted. So at the moment I don't see anything interesting on the board, so I'm going to keep drawing. Ah, I drew a needlework. That'll be handy. So she's got this geography, she'd still like to get over there, so she does not want me to pick that up. However, I could basically outlast her for quite a while, so that strategy is not going to work for her. So she's going to go ahead and take the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get things moving again here. Alright, so I could re-roll, but I'd have to discard my needlework. So yet again, Marianne's going to win out by just the circumstances of what else I'm trying to accomplish here. So I do not want to discard this needlework. So I'm going to go ahead and draw again. So she is going to re-roll, not with her geography, but with another card. And unfortunately, she did not get the 2 that she wanted. Oh, that's me. So she wants 1, 2, 3, 4 to pick that up, and there is a 4. So she's going to go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, 4, and pick up that geography card. Alright, so I would still like to get this needlework out, however, I don't have any other star cards. So I would like to grab a star card if I could. There don't seem to be any within reach here. So I'm going to try to draw a star card. Didn't get one. So, let's see here. So she's got these geographies. She also needs star cards. But there is a distinct lack of star cards at the moment. So what is she going to do? She's going to go ahead and try to get this card out for money here. So she'd like an earn icon as well. Unfortunately, there aren't any of those within reach either. So she's just going to go ahead and take a card. She'll take a 3. 2, 3. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take a 3 as well. Alright, so she's going to go ahead and take the 6 here because that's going to get her an urn icon. So there's another needlework right in front of me here. That is not what I want. But there is a star here, that's what I'm after. So I'm going to take this last 3 and grab this star. Alright, so Marianne can see that I have a handful of cards. So does she. She would also like some stars, so she can't re-roll without. Yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be able to see her hand. So she's not going to re-roll, but she's going to go ahead and use that urn icon that she picked up to earn some more money. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play that star icon to get the needlework out into my tableau. So needlework is a good one. It lets me move forward 1 space and take the card there. So from now on I can basically just pick up the card that's right in front of me on the rondel for my turn. So Marianne does still want some let's see here. Now there are a couple of needleworks on the board as well as a decoupage, which would match her decoupage here. So she's going to do something crazy here, and she's going to go ahead and discard one of those geographies she picked up to do a reroll. And that did pay off for her because there's a 4, so she's going to take that 4 and pick up the decoupage that matches the one in her tableau. So at this point, I would still love to add another needlework to my tableau. So I think I'm going to start edging my way over there. Take a 1. Of course, Marianne knows that there's a needlework here that I'm interested in, so she's going to take the other 1. But let's see, there is a pianoforte there, but I can't get to it. Singing is there, so I'll go ahead and grab that. Okay. Now, Marianne only has 1 set, but she might be kind of interested in this fellow here because he wants 3 yellows, and she's got the 3 yellows, and then just a pair of any other color, and she's well on her way to doing that. So she would definitely like that card, And I could probably get it by using the 4 here. So she's going to go ahead and take the 4, so I don't do that. So if I was paying attention, I might have noticed that she could be interested in that fellow there, but perhaps I was not. So what am I going to do here? So I've got my singing here, but I don't have any other stars. So definitely like a star. I don't have any exclamation points to re-roll either. So I'm going to go ahead and draw. So now Marianne would definitely like to pick up that card there, and she's got her decoupage here. So she's going to go ahead and re-roll. She's going to ditch that other geography card. So she's got 4 cards. She's got to discard down. And she's going to go ahead and get rid of this card. And then I've got a whole mess of cards. I've got to discard down to 3 because she's forcing a reroll. So I definitely want to hang on to my singing because I'm hoping to get that out. I'd like to keep that card that I just picked up because it's got both a star and a reroll on it. And I see some other letter writings here on the tableau, so I'll hang on to that letter writing, get rid of the rest of these. So Marianne is re-rolling. And there's the 4 she wanted, so she's going to take that 4. Oh, that's me. So she'll go ahead and take a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to pick up this card here. Alright, so I would love to grab one of those other letter writings on the table. So I will take the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now Marianne's got a couple of things she wants to get done here. So she is going to she's going to go ahead and take this 5. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I've got these couple of letter writings and my singing in my hand. Now, I might be interested in this lady here because, oh, that's blue. Kind of hard seeing this light here. Okay, so yeah, still no really good matches for me at the moment. Although here's a set of green and a set of yellows, and I do have lots of yellows in my hand, so I think I might try to get that card there. So what's the best way I can do that? So I do have this needlework, which is going to allow me to take a card directly in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and take the 3 so that on my next turn I can use my needlework to pick up that card. Alright, so first thing Marianne's going to do is go ahead and play this star here and put out her second decoupage card. So decoupage is going to allow her to move any card on the rondel on top of another card and then replace the moved card. So as I said before, I'm going to use my needlework to just go ahead and take that card and replace this card here. So let's see, Marianne is definitely looking for a heart because she picked up that card that would make a good match for her. So unfortunately, there's not a heart here for her. But I think she's going to go ahead and take this because she'd like to move things along. So she'll pick up this card here. All right. So I do have this lady here that I would like to get on the board, but I also need a pair of yellows for her. So I'm going to go ahead and discard a star and get out this singing here. Alright, so now Marianne would like to re-roll. So she wants to going to go ahead and discard a exclamation point. So I've got to discard down to 3 cards. Definitely keeping this lady that is potential love interest, and I'm probably going to need to do some more socialization for her, definitely, so I will keep my other 2 social cards. Alright, so she's doing a reroll. So she wants to get a heart. There are no hearts that she can pick up at the moment. So, what else can she pick up here? I think she'll go ahead and take the 4, pick up this card here, which has a little bit of money on it. Alright, so I'm also looking for hearts. So I will go ahead and take the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and Marianne can finally take a 6 and get a heart over here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and discard a heart to get my love interest onto my tableau here. Alright, so let's look and see what we've got here. So she needs 2 green and 2 yellow matching accomplishments. I've already got those. She wants 3,000 money. I've already got that. And she wants social amity. So I'm well on my way to meeting these requirements here. So basically all I need is to socialize some more. Let's just get these over a little bit. So Marianne is also going to play a heart, and she's going to get her love interest out as well. He wants 3 yellows, which she's got, and a pair of any other matched accomplishments. So she's got these red here. Now he wants 28,000 pounds, so she's got a little bit of work to do there. But he doesn't want a lot of social amity. So it looks like she's already got the 2 men here, and she's got 1 woman, so she needs 2 more women as social amity. All right. So I need more socialization, so I'm going to go ahead and socialize here. And I busted. So Marianne also needs socialization, and she needs money. Let's see. So, are there any high value money cards that she can pick up at the moment? No. And she also cannot pick up another social card. So she's going to go ahead and socialize as well. Ooh, that is exactly what she needed. So she's now got her 3 female and 2 male sociality, so all she needs is money. And at the same point, it should be pointed out now that we're both looking for hearts as well, because anytime we can court, we're going to be moving closer to our goal as well. However, neither of us can pick up a heart at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and socialize again. And I busted it again. So Marianne is going to go ahead and start earning. So she's got 1 earn icon, and she's going to tuck this under her character as money. So she's now up to 20,000 pounds. She needs 8,000 pounds more. I'm going to go ahead and draw with my drawing power. And she is out of cards, so she's going to go ahead and take a 6. Actually, is she going to do that? So if she's smart here, she can use her decoupage first. So her decoupage is going to allow her to move any card she wants onto another card. So she's going to go ahead and use her decoupage, although we are still in the same spot, so I would pick up whatever she could potentially pick up. So no, she'll go ahead and use the 6. Pick this up, which is not bad because it has a heart. And I'm going to go ahead and take the other 6. Yeah, take the 6. So she would not like to discard this to re-roll. So her other option is to start using decoupage. So she's going to try to decoupage some cards together. But she knows I'm going to get to re-roll first, so that could be dangerous. So she will actually... She's going to just decoupage a couple of cards together so that she doesn't have to re-roll here. But again, I've got my drawing, which I can use to outlast quite a bit here. So, but I am going to go ahead and re-roll with this exclamation point. And then I have to take a regular die action. So there's a nice heart here. I'll pick that up with the 5. Okay, so now she's looking to get a heart. And she can see... oh, I forgot to put a card out here. Alright, so she can see that I could pick up a heart with the 6. So she could take the 6 away from me. But she's actually going to decoupage this right here, because there's a couple of 2s here. She's going to be able to use a 2 on her next turn to pick that up. So it's now my turn. I'm going to court, so I'm going to discard a heart and put a heart under my love interest here. Only 6 more to go, and I still need some more socialization as well. So now she's going to go ahead and take that 2. Got both of those cards. Something for her. So I need social and hearts. So I could grab a social there, and I can still grab a heart here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grab that. So she can. Let's see. At this point, she just needs money and. So here's some money and earn symbols. That would be kind of nice. So she's going to go ahead and take that too. Pick up both of those cards. And that leaves me with a 3, which can get me another heart. So I will go ahead and do that. I'm pretty sure she's not going to re-roll with a handful of cards. And indeed, she is going to try to earn some more money by discarding that and taking another card here. I will court yet again. So at this point, I've got my matched sets and my money, but I do not have the socialization, so I can only have these 2 hearts. So now I must socialize before I can get more hearts. Mary Ann, however, is going to continue to court, or she's going to start to court. So she'll discard a heart and put a heart under that. So she needs 4,000 more money to meet this requirement. So now I have no cards, but I could needlepoint a socialization card. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And Mary Ann is going to discard to re-roll. So she will go ahead and take the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So I can see there's another social card here, right there, and a 2 allowed her to get a heart. So I'll go ahead and take a 2. Pick that up. So she'll go ahead and take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up another heart. So I can pick up another heart with a 6, so I'll do that. Well, actually, do I want to do that? Because I do need to socialize more before I can get hearts. So, and that doesn't have a social card. So actually, I'm going to work on my socialization. So let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a great one. But at this point, I feel like I'm falling behind here, so I'm going to go ahead and press my luck. And that definitely paid off. So I'm going to keep all of that. So I've got 4 females here, so I need 1 more female, and I've got 3 males, so I need 2 more males. So let's see, Mary Ann is going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't get a heart, so she's going to go ahead and court with the heart in her hand. So Mary Ann is definitely on her way to winning this. She does need a little bit more money before she can place her 3rd heart. So at this point, I've got 1 more socialization action. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I busted. So Mary Ann doesn't have any cards. She's going to go ahead and grab a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3, 4, 5, 6. I can grab a heart. So actually, I grab a social card. That's what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now Marianne would like to discard to re-roll. Alright. So, let's see, what can she get as far as money goes? She can take a 5 and pick up this pretty good money card, so she's going to do that. And I'm still looking for social as well, too. So I'll go ahead and take a 2 here. Now she needs an earn icon to go with that money, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So she'll go ahead and take a 4. Now I'm going to go ahead and I could pick up, oh, I forgot to put a card out. 4, 5, 6. So I'll go ahead and pick up another social card with a 6, just in case. And it also had a heart on it, so that's not a bad move. So Marianne is now going to play her earn icon and put this bit of money in here. So she now has everything she needs to meet the requirements here. She's got her amity, her sets of accomplishments, and her money. So now she just needs 3 more hearts to win the game. So I'm going to go ahead and socialize here. I've got these cards here. I like to hang on to those hearts if I can, so I'll use this one. Socialize. Ooh, great. And so that's going to be the last female I need, and then I just need 1 more male in my social amity, and I will also be on my way to finishing my tableau. So Marianne doesn't have any cards, so she'll go ahead and take 5. So I do still need to socialize, so I'm gonna socialize with that, and I busted. Marianne is still looking for hearts, but she does not have any way to get more cards, so she's going to go ahead and discard this to re-roll. Get things moving. And then she will take a, she'll then take a 1, I think. Nope, that's not what she's going to do. Yeah, she'll go ahead and take a 1. Pick up this heart. And what can I do here? I do need more social cards, so we'll go ahead and take a 3. And then Marianne will take a, oops, put this back here. She's going to take a 3 as well, hoping that on her next turn she can take a 5 and pick up that heart. Fill here. So there is a 5 here. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Heart there, I should say. And alright, now Marianne can take that last 5, and I think she will go ahead and do that. So pick that up. Alright, so I could re-roll, but I'm going to try and use some of these cards in my hand. Again, using the socialized card without anything else on it. Here we go, just need 1 more male, and there it is. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women. So now I've met all of my criteria, and I need 5 hearts to win. So now this is the very end game scenario where it is a race for hearts. So it's all about getting hearts while blocking your opponent from getting hearts. So Marianne's got a couple of hearts left in her hand. She's going to court. And I've got a couple in my hand, so I'm going to court. Now Marianne doesn't have a heart in her hand, and she would love to be able to re-roll and get first dibs on the dice, so she's going to toss that for a re-roll. So she could take the 1, but that won't block me from getting anything. She could take a 4, which would not block me from getting anything. And those are her only options for hearts. So I think she will go ahead and take the 1. Grab that heart. So that opened up there, so I'll go ahead and take the 6 and grab myself a heart here. So Marianne is going to go ahead and take this 4 here. Grab another heart. So now unfortunately there are no hearts that I can pick up with the dice. Now what I can do is I can sing. So I've got my singing accomplishment here, which means I can say an action and then draw and discard a card. If that action's on the card, then I can do the action. So I'm going to sing for a courting card. Flip this over. There is no courting action there, so I just discard it. So Marianne is going to... she also cannot pick up a heart at the moment, so she's going to go ahead and court. She's got 1 heart left to win the game. So I'm going to sing again for court. There's no courting action. So she is going to go ahead and take the 2. In her hand. And now there's a heart that opened up here, so I'll take that 5. Well, actually, if I take that 5, then she'll get to re-roll, but she's, yeah, so I think I'm actually going to sing for courting again, and I did not get it. Boy, I'm having rotten luck on that. So Marianne is going to go ahead and take the 5, because she would like as many options as she can possibly get. Alright, so I'm going to try yet again to sing for courting. Still didn't get it. So now Marianne's going to go ahead and discard her entire hand to reroll, because she doesn't have any hearts that she can use. Alright, so she'll go ahead and take a 2. And let's see. So now I really need to block her from getting her next heart. So right now she's got a 1, 5, and 6, so I definitely have to take that 1 to block her from getting that heart. So she's going to keep things moving along though, so she's going to take a 6. So I'm going to go ahead and take a 6 as well. So again, Marianne cannot pick up a heart. So what will she do? She still wants to keep things moving, get more dice out there, so she'll take a 5. And I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, I think I'm going to go ahead and re-roll, because then that's my chance to block her. So now let's see, we both have less than 3 cards. So, let's see, I need to block her. So, she has only this option for picking up a card, but there's 2 2s. So unfortunately, I think I might have blown it. So, I'm going to go ahead and court. And then Marianne's going to go ahead and take a 2, pick that up. And then I have no cards, so I'm just going to take a 1, pick this up. And Marianne is going to court. And that will win her the game. So she's got her social amity, she's got her money, she's got her sets, and now she has the 5 hearts that she needs. So that is it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Universal Truth, and thanks.